What's up, Nerd Nation? Welcome back to Nerd Rage. Today, for you, I'm going to do the first part of my updated Funko Pop collection. Um, I'm going to do the first part today, and I'll hopefully have the second part for tomorrow. Um, but I've got the first batch on my bed right here. Um, I did do a Funko Pop collection video last year, like a few months ago. Um, but I've gotten more since then. Some of these are going to be uh, newer ones that I have shown off in a haul video, but not as a collection. The most recent purchases, the newer ones, will be in tomorrow's video. So yeah, some of these are going to be repeats, most of them actually. But it is updated, so it's not like a repeat video. But I'm just going to show off my entire collection for you between today and tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just going to get right into this with the first pop I ever bought, and that is the Hot Topic exclusive Burt Macklin. Sorry about that glare there. I'm trying some lighting thing because it's dark outside. It's like dreary, so this is from the Parks and Rec series. You can see on the back, you can get Leslie Knope, Ron Swanson, Lil Sebastian, can't talk, Andy Dwyer, and April Ludgate. I want Ron, Lil Sebastian, and Andy. This is an Andy Dwyer, but it's his alter ego. If you've seen the Parks and Rec show, you know what I'm talking about. I will be taking them out of their box like I normally do. I'm going to try to do this quietly. I am recording on my Chromebook, so if it's not the best quality, I apologize, but just thought I'd try it. The last one I did, I recorded on my phone. I'm sorry if that was loud, because some of these are. So here he is. Andy Dwyer's Burt Macklin. Parks and Rec, FBI. This was my first pop, as I said earlier. I got this 2017. So I've been collecting this August. It will be 2 years. So yeah. And because I have shown off most of these in my previous pop collection video, I'm not going to be spending a whole lot of time on them, basically just showing them off. I'll spend a bit more time on the newer ones tomorrow. What's next? Next up, we have Cassidy from Preacher. This is the one I got at Goodwill. I've never seen the Preacher show. I've never read the graphic novels. This would be the only one in my collection that I would actually consider selling because I know nothing about it. I had just gotten the Burt Macklin one. So I was like, I've got to have these. I don't really care what they are. And so that's kind of where this came in. So this would be the only one I'd consider selling. I've got my phone right here, so let me get on Stashpedia. If you don't know what Stashpedia is, it is a collection tracker app, and it's also a website. I use this and what's the other one? Pop Price Guide. But Burt Macklin is currently my most expensive pop. I only paid $12.50 for this, and it is currently worth $65. Cassidy is only worth $7. Some of these aren't that much value-wise, but Yeah, this would be the only one I'd consider selling. I am not a I don't collect to sell. I collect to own because I collect what I like. I know some people that collect like every single thing. I only collect the certain ones I like. So here's Cassidy, but like I said, I know nothing about the character, so I don't. This would be the one I'd really sell. I didn't pay a whole lot for this because he's only worth 7, so I'd probably let him go for 10. I'm very reasonable when it comes to pricing things. Like, I'd probably let him go for 10. Highest 15. But yeah. Now the next one, I got GameStop. He was on clearance for like $5 or something, and it's my first Marvel Pop, which is also my first bobblehead because the Marvel ones are bobbleheads. And at that point in my life, I was like, no bobbleheads, because I was like, no. And well, I got my first bobblehead. Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, hashtag not Star-Lord's fault. If you've watched Infinity War, you know what I'm talking about. In fact, if you agree with me, comment below, hashtag not Star-Lord's fault. But here he is. Here's Star-Lord. I really like this pop. This is one of my favorites. As you can see, it's a bobblehead. Yeah, I really like this one. I got him, I think it was like $5. Yeah, he was on clearance, so I picked him up. Next one I also got at GameStop, and it's also one of my favorite pops. Marvel Contest of Champions Venom Pool with phone. I'm sorry I'm angling them weird, but it's the glare, and I'm trying to let you see it good. Yeah, it's a GameStop exclusive. And yeah, this is one of my favorite pops in my collection. Contest of Champions is a good game. I haven't played it for months because I just kind of forgot I had it. And then whenever I would log in, it was just to get like the free crystals or the free hero or whatever. And I never actually spent time playing it, but it is a good game, don't get me wrong. So here's Venom Pool with phone. Now the difference between him and regular Venom Pool is just his hands. Like, I think both of his hands are. He doesn't have a phone, is the other one. But yeah, I don't know. I really like this one. I think he's really cool. Two of my favorite Marvel characters in one. So yeah. Next up, I got at Barnes & Noble last year. It is from the Monster Hunter line. It is Zinogre. I cannot say these names. Yeah, I never know how to pronounce these names. But yeah, Zinogre. He was only like $10, and I think with the member card, you got like another percentage off. I could be mistaken, but this one is actually pretty like big, so he actually has clamshell plastic. I realized in my other pop collection video, I called this lift-off plastic because I couldn't come up with what it was called, and I remembered it was called clamshell plastic. So yeah, here's his lift-off plastic. But he's actually pretty heavy. He's very detailed. I really like him. Very colorful. Yeah. The only other one from the Monster Hunter line that I want is the Rathalos. Again, I cannot say these monsters' names. It's like the big dragon-looking thing. I'll show you in a minute here because it's on the back of the box. It's that one right there. That's the only other one I want. Wow, that box is getting damaged. I need to get more pop protectors. I only have like a few here. Probably 10. Yeah, like 10-ish. I need to get more though. Okay, moving on. Another one I got at Barnes & Noble. From The Joy of Painting, Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. I love his show. I binge it on YouTube sometimes. This is my first Bob Ross pop. I have another one. But here he is. You can see he's holding his palette and his paintbrush. I really like this one. First up from the Infinity War line, I've got Iron Man. So this is the Mark 50 Iron Man, or the Bleeding Edge armor. I really like this one too. I just think he's really cool. He is, of course, a bobblehead. You see he's got his cannon and his flight stabilizers there, his jet boots. There is a Walgreens exclusive Iron Man that just came out like a month or two ago that's actually light up, and I really want that, but I don't have a Walgreens around here, which sucks. I'll tell you why it sucks, because it seems like Walgreens is getting a lot of exclusive pops lately. But yeah, here's Iron Man. I really like him. Definitely one of my favorites. I pretty much have all the ones I want from the first Infinity War wave. I don't have the 6-inch Hulkbuster. I want the 6-inch Hulkbuster. But yeah, other than that, I've got the ones I want from the first wave. Next up, Thanos. I got him at GameStop. He's a big pop too. He's heavy. But here he is, the Mad Titan, with a complete gauntlet, which is kind of a spoiler for the film. But yeah, I really like this one. I think it's really cool. I think they captured the detail very well. Yeah, cool pop. This is just the card insert fell out of the box. I got my pop protectors on eBay because Amazon just ridiculous prices. Next up, again from the Infinity War line, and this is the last one. Sorry, my nose itches. For the Infinity War line that I have, got Corvus Glaive. He's one of the Black Order, one of Thanos' henchmen. I think he's just a really cool pop. But here he is. Yeah, definitely super cool. Sorry about the blue on his face. It's from my, I don't know, camera light or glare or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Pretty cool. On the Avengers note, comment down below. Give me a minute. Comment down below which Marvel movie are you most excited for this year. We've got Captain Marvel in March, Avengers in April, Avengers Endgame in April. Excuse me, and Spider-Man Far From Home in July. Personally, I'm excited for all three of them. I can't wait, especially to see how they wrap things up. Sorry, I had to do that. Some dust. Especially to see how they wrap things up from Avengers 4 into Spider-Man Homecoming. That's going to be real interesting. But yeah, I'm excited for all three. Also, if you want, comment who's your favorite Avenger. Mine, after the events of Infinity War, mine's tied between Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Thor. Probably Iron Man, though. I mean, he had serious story in that movie. Probably Iron Man, but it's definitely those three after Infinity War. Thor, he had an amazing storyline in Ragnarok, and the Russos basically said screw that. But I did like Thor in Infinity War. So next up from my collection is a Walmart exclusive, and it's a new favorite, and you'll see why. I did a video on it, but it is my Walmart exclusive Stan Lee Army General. Now, of course, Stan Lee did unfortunately pass away last month. I was very sad about that. I did a tribute video for him. But here is Stan Lee. So this is a new favorite. This one on Stashpedia is like $35 now. And I figured that after he died, the Stan Lee pops would go up in price. And it did. It actually really did. Because this was only worth like $9 or $10 maybe. I think. I could be mistaken. But yeah. I just had a feeling, and I checked Stashpedia like a day or two after his passing and saw that they had like all gone up in price. This is the only one I have in my collection, but I do want his other cameos. There's his security guard cameo from the Winter Soldier and his Xandar civilian cameo from the first Guardians of the Galaxy. This is his Army General from Captain America, the First Avenger, if I didn't mention that already. Okay, that was my first 10. If you'll excuse me just a minute, I'm going to go put those away and move on to the next 10. That's why we put our pops in pop protectors. Okay, now on to my next 10. And after these are newer ones that I haven't showed off in a collection video yet. Because after these next 10 was when I did my first pop collection video and it ended. So, on to my next 10, and these are in pop protectors. So, first up, we've got Danny Torrance from The Shining. You can't really see it too well. Oh, that's not even the right side. Sorry. It says Red Rum on the plastic, and it's got like this blood splatter. I can't talk effect on the side. I got him at Sci-Fi ValleyCon last year, back in the summer. I did a haul video from that, so go check that out. I also included him in my horror Funko Pop collection video I did for Halloween Horror Days. But yeah, I just noticed his pants have a weird texture now. I can't stop feeling them. Here's Danny Torrance. He's got the knife in one hand, his lipstick in the other hand. Yeah, rosy cheeks. Next up, this was like my second pop purchase I made at the convention. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think. I think it was like my second. But I got Jason Voorhees. Now, obviously, this one looks a little bit different from the other pops and boxes. This is one of the, even the bottom. This is one of the very first pops they made. Like this is number 1 from the Pop Movies line. So this is an older pop. Well, I think I only paid like $10 for this. I could be mistaken, but I think 10. I want all the like original horror pops. Like they have Jason, which I have obviously. They have Freddy Krueger. They have Michael Myers. I think they have a Leatherface one, but I'm not sure. But you can see is this body is obviously different. Yeah, this is a very older Pop. I'm kind of surprised it's not more on Stashpedia, but it's only worth like $7 or $9. But yeah, it's pretty cool. He's got blood on his machete there. Like I don't know, spattering effect on his mask. He's got some hair and his like bulgy head or something. I don't really know. I've never seen the movie. His tattered jacket. It's actually a pretty cool Pop. Okay, next up, also from the convention, I have Dancing Groot. This is from the end credits scene where he is he regrows or whatever. I really like this one. It is really cute. They have multiple versions of this. They just recently, like last month, had a holiday one where he's got like Christmas lights and stuff. And I think his pot might be green. I really wanted that one, but I didn't get to pick it up. But yeah, I really like this. I think he's cute. He would look good on the dashboard of a car, I think. Like put some like sticky putty or something on the bottom of them, and yeah. I have other ones from the original Guardians line, obviously, but this is the only one I really wanted. Okay, so my next Pop, my final Pop from the convention is the 8-bit Predator. This was in a mystery box, but like if you bought it at GameStop, it would have come in a mystery box. But obviously, I didn't get it at GameStop. This is also one of my favorite Pops. I think he glows in the dark too, but it doesn't have a glow in the dark sticker on it. Like, I think his teeth glow because I shine my black light on them and they like glow for a bit. But anyways, I really like this. Excuse me. I think he's really cool. Definitely one of my favorites. I can't even imagine like designing a mold for this. It's just insane. Like not just him, but like the 8-bit Pops in general. I really like the 8-bit Pops. Moving on, we've got Bob Ross or Deadpool as Bob Ross. Sorry about that. This is like the one trailer for Deadpool 2 where he's impersonating Bob Ross. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be from, but I'm just saying that it's like that trailer. This is one of the last pops I got at Walmart before they stopped selling them to put in their collectibles section. But here he is, Deadpool as Bob Ross. I think this is a really cool one. There's a Bob Ross pop that has this similar paintbrush, and I want that one too. But yeah, I think he's really cool. Next up, I got this one at GameStop when I went in to pick up my copy of Spider-Man for the PS4, which is still an amazing game. I'm currently playing the DLC. I'm on Turf Wars. I've been busy and I haven't had a chance to finish it, but I do have Silver Lining ready to go. I really like the first DLC, the Heist. If you've played it, I really liked it. I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you who it is. Alfred Hitchcock. I'm sorry, I kept rambling. But yeah, here's Alfred Hitchcock. He's in black and white. I think he's really cool. And I think like this pop looks exactly like that picture on the back. Like the one right here of Alfred Hitchcock. I think they look like super similar. He's a really cool one. Next up, I also picked this one up when I got Spider-Man, and it is, well, it's Spider-Man from the game. This is what they call his action pose, at least that's what it says on Stashpedia. And they mistakenly have this as a GameStop exclusive, but it's not, because I have the GameStop exclusive Spider-Man. But see, he does come with a stand, but he doesn't fit on it too well. But here it is. I think it's a really cool pop. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. I have most of the ones I want from this Spider-Man, the Spider-Man game line. There's just one, and I can't find it. I'll probably have to order it sometime, like on Amazon or eBay, if I can find it for cheap. Is it on the back of this one? Oh, no, it's not. Like on one of the other ones I have. Next up, one that I got from eBay and completely forgot to do an unboxing of is another Bob Ross pop. This is Bob Ross and Raccoon. So here's Bob Ross, and because of the glare, it's kind of hard to see, but it's a very detailed little painting there. I really like it. Stand him there. And here is the little raccoon. I love this thing. It is so cute. This is so cute. I love it. Next up, I got this one at Hot Topic, and it's the Predator Hound from the new Predator movie, which I have not seen yet. I might get it on DVD sometime. This wasn't my go-to for the Predator pops, but it's a good one. I like it. I wanted like the actual Predator, but this is what they had. And, it looked really good in the store, so I got it. So he does come with a stand because he's very top heavy, but he's very heavy. Here is the Predator Hound. I think it looks really cool. There's a chase version that's green that I like. And there's also an Amazon exclusive that has it's like thermal vision, and that's really cool. I would get more pops from Amazon if A, they weren't so expensive, because some of them are actually kind of really expensive, and then you have to figure in shipping and stuff. And if they did almost always come in damaged, because every time I see an Amazon pop video, it's always really damaged. You would think Amazon, and I'm not saying it's all Amazon's fault. That could happen anywhere in the process, but that they would take more care to ship pops, especially if they're shipping their own exclusive pops. So, but yeah. Okay. And this pop was the last one I did in my previous collection video. So after this, we've got newer ones I haven't shown off yet. But this is another Spider-Man pop. It's glow in the dark, and this is the GameStop exclusive. Before we go, I'll show you. This is the last pop I want right here for the Spider-Man line. It's him unmasked. But this one is it doesn't say it right on the box here, but it's like the negative suit in the game, and I just think that's really cool. Forgot to put him back in his protector. I really like these soft protectors because they're easy to manage and stuff. But there are a few instances where I would actually buy one of the hard stacks. I'd get them at GameStop because they're like $8 there. But here is the Spider-Man one. I think this is a really cool one. I wish more of him glowed or whatever than just the eyes, but that's all that glows on him. You can see it's got the spider on the back. It's got a black spider on the chest, because this is how it is in the game, and I think it translated really well. You see, it says on the box flap there, Spider-Man negative suit, which it so obviously is. If you've played the game, you'll recognize it. But yeah. I'm going to go put these 10 away, and I'm going to show you the final 10 of the day. Okay, moving on to the final 10 of the day. This is the first pop I got back from Walmart when they started selling them again once they got their collectibles section set up. It is Pennywise with spider legs from the new It movie. This pop protector is different than the other ones because it's the one I got off of my Pickle Rick that I did a video of recently. And the pop came in great condition like the box, but this pop protector is not the best I've ever received, and it's kind of annoying, actually. Not anything major, but just... I did show him off in my Halloween Horror Days pop video, but not for a whole collection video. But here he is. Here's Pennywise with spider legs, and I think he looks really good and really cool. I wish his teeth were a bit more, even. They're kind of like not straight. But other than that, I think he looks really good. This one is definitely one of my favorites. It is so cute. Another one I got from Walmart. So now that I'm looking at it, I've gotten quite a few from Walmart since they started selling them again. But they haven't had any new ones again. Like, they had a few new ones for a while there, but they haven't had any new ones lately, and they've just been selling the same ones. Yeah, this is so cute. Again, I didn't show the box. I'm sorry, but we've got Blue, the Velociraptor from Jurassic World. This is specifically from the new one, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but she was in Jurassic World too. But I think this is a beautiful pop. It is so cute. Moving on, I got this one from GameStop, and it is Aridin from The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I've never played The Witcher, but I just thought this guy looked really cool, so I had to get him. He is really cool. Like, just really cool. I really like this one. And his head turns. Oh my gosh. I've been dropping things today. And this is probably my favorite pose you can give him right here. I really like this pose. Well, not. There we go. That's better. You get the idea, though. He's really cool. The head underneath the helmet here, this is a helmet. The head underneath is pure black, and it just looks really cool. Next up, we've got one of the ones I ordered from Amazon. I did an unboxing of that, but it is also from the Spider-Man line. It is the villain of the game. Well, the main villain, I'll say that, or at least one of the main villains. It is Mr. Negative. This pop looks really cool, and it's probably one of my favorites that I ordered from Amazon in that video. But here he is. I think it's really cool. I wish the sword had, like, well, I guess you can tell a bit. It's got, like, blue highlights there. I wish it had more blue, like equal parts, my nose itches, sorry, equal parts blue and black. It would look really good. But he does look really good. I like the contrast of the black and white. Really cool pop. Next up, also from Amazon, is Elton John. I had the amazing honor of going to an Elton John concert last September. It was amazing, a great show. I don't really know where all of my subscribers are from. If you live in Pennsylvania, it was at the Bryce Jordan Center over in State College, which was also where I saw my first concert, which was Bon Jovi. I hope they get more great people there soon. They had Metallica there in October, but I just couldn't go. I just couldn't make it. But yeah, I got this one from Amazon, and this is what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of because like the back of the box, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's got like creases and bends, and there's like a tear on it. But like the way I collect them, I have them facing out, so you can't see any of that. So that's really no big deal. The biggest thing to me is, I'll show you here, is his glasses. They're not straight. Like, I don't want to break them, but they're kind of supposed to be like that, and they're like not. But other than that, I can't complain about this. He has a little person on his lapel up here. I think it's great. He has a cane. I don't know. It's a great pop. And he comes with a stand because does he stand on his own? He kind of does. He could fall at like moment's notice, but he does stand on his own. This is also my first pop in the Pop Rocks series, which is like musicians and stuff. And my final one from Amazon, which has, I don't know, it's in okay condition. It's Sophia from the Golden Girls. I love Sophia. The Golden Girls is just a funny show. You can see her. She got her slippers on, her pink bathrobe, her little trademark beaded purse, the chain holder glasses. I think they could have done a little better job with the chain. But yeah, she looks really good. Amazing. Next up, these last 4, I actually got them all at Walmart. Now we have Venomized Iron Man. This is my first pop from the Venomized line. This is a cool one. This is a really cool one. I really like this. He could bobble a bit better. And I think the spring is kind of twisted a bit because his head doesn't look real straight. But it's a very cool pop. Just don't grab it at the head because it's very sharp. It's just really cool. I'm a big fan of the Venomized line, except for Venomized Black Panther. I don't really like it. Next up from the same line is Venomized Captain America. Now, these last 3 were already in a video, my Black Friday haul video. But yeah. So here's Venomized Captain America. Excuse me. It's a really cool pop. You can see the star on his chest has been turned into the spider symbol that Venom has, same as on the back. It's just a really cool pop. I really like it. Next up, we've got from Aquaman, which I have not seen, so I probably won't get a chance to. At least there's DVD. Anyways, it is the Walmart exclusive Arthur Curry Gladiator patina, so he's like a statue. I like it a lot better than the actual pop. This is what it actually looks like. Yeah. But there he is. I think it looks really cool. I like the bronze brushed or gold brushing or whatever color that is. It's a really cool pop. I really like it. And the final pop for today is Genji from Overwatch. I've played Overwatch. I like Overwatch. Genji is one of my favorite characters to play as. But here he is. He is a really cool pop. I don't actually own the game. I played it when they were letting you do it without PlayStation Plus, because at the time I didn't have PlayStation Plus. But I want to get the game. I like the new character that they have made. They made a pop of her. It's Ash. If you play the game, you'll probably know who I'm talking about. But I really like that pop, and I want to get my hands on that one. But that is it for today. That is all the pops I have for you. Come back tomorrow because I will have the other part. And yeah, those are all newer ones tomorrow. I want to do more Funko videos. I've got ideas. I just don't know when I want to do them and what order I'm going to do them in. So just make sure you're subscribed and you have that little bell icon on so it's ringing to get notifications. And, well, you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. So that's really all I've got for you. Sorry, I'm just deleting some notifications here. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. But yeah, make sure you come back tomorrow to see more cool pops. And, well, Nerd Nation, remember to stay nerdy. See ya.